Hey everyone, Darren with the White Hatter, and welcome back to our channel. Today we have an exciting review for you, the Sunbeam Orchid flip phone, a mobile device that we believe is a reasonable option for preteens and younger teens as their first cell phone. Let's dive right into this review, shall we? Now, before we start this review, it is essential to disclose that other than Sunbeam sending us a phone for our review, we have not received any financial benefits, incentives, or gifts from Sunbeam Cellular or any affiliated parties for conducting this evaluation. Our review is based solely on our unbiased research, our firsthand user experience, and our objective analysis of the product's features and performance. Our commitment is to provide our viewers with transparent and impartial information, ensuring that they can make a well-informed decision based upon the merits of the product itself. It is important to us that our audience can trust the integrity of our assessments and be confident in the authenticity of the information presented. Now, with that caveat aside, as most viewers know, we are constantly looking for technology that is age appropriate, especially for youth and younger teens. In the past, we've done reviews on the Tonashi Kids computer, a great first hybrid laptop or tablet for tweens and younger teens, and the Griffin router that we believe is the best family home router on the market. As well, we've reviewed another mobile phone that was designed specifically for preteens and teens called the Pinwheel phone, as well as another minimalist phone called the Wise phone. Recently, we stumbled upon the Sunbeam Orchid, a phone that we would classify as a premium minimalist flip phone. And here at the White Hatter, we classify phones into two specific categories. Category one are what we call fusion phones, such as the iPhone or the Android phone. These phones have all kinds of functions and allow unmediated access to the internet. Category 2 phones are what we call minimalist phones, such as the Wise phone and the Pinwheel phone, which have reduced functionality and do not allow free access to the internet. And we would categorize the Sunbeam Orchid as a minimalist phone. This phone was created by co-founders Sterling Martin and Nelson Hoover via their US-based company Sunbeam Wireless, and comes with three models: the Dandelion, the Daisy, and the Orchid. All three are built on the same platform, but for different features. For this review, we are looking at the top of the line model, the Orchid phone. We believe the Sunbeam Orchid offers a refreshing alternative to feature-heavy fusion phones such as the iPhone or the Android phone. The Sunbeam Orchid comes in a compact size given that it is a flip phone, making it comfortable to hold for both adults and youth. It features a smooth plastic body, which is convenient for pocket storage and retrieval, but can be a bit slippery, increasing the risks of accidental drops. Given this fact, we conducted a drop test to assess its durability. The phone held up well on carpet and hardwood floors, but when we did notice minor scrapes and dents on the cover when dropped on asphalt from a height of about 5 feet. In all drop testing, however, the phone was fully functional without any issues. The front cover of the phone has a 1.8-inch screen where you can see the date, the time, and battery charge level. Once opened, the number keys are large and easily accessible, and the screen is fully functioning 2.8-inch touchscreen, which is very, very rare to find in a flip phone, which is clear, clean, crisp in appearance when compared to other flip phones, and very responsive to touch, which we found extremely useful in our testing. The Sunbeam Orchid works flawlessly with most cellular carriers in Canada, making it a suitable option for our Canadian audience. We use the Canadian Rogers network in our testing, and it should also be noted that this phone supports Wi-Fi, allowing the software to stay updated for free, and its Bluetooth connectivity allowed us to connect headphones without any issues whatsoever. Now, the Sunbeam Orchid uses a proprietary operating system called Basic OS, which is a proprietary de-Google Android operating system. This unique approach restricts access to the internet, social media platforms, app stores, and online gaming. As a fully scaffolded and sandbox phone, the Sunbeam Orchid allows users to make calls, send SMS or MMS messages, access voicemail, and access other built-in functions such as a contacts list, notes functions, a 2-megapixel camera, a clock, alarm, timer, stopwatch, a calculator, a calendar, a flashlight, a sound recorder, a music player, and an external SOS emergency function. Plus, it offers a premium option for additional features. If you choose a premium option package, which is about $3.50 per month or about $40 per year, you will also have access to a weather app and access to a mapping function for voice-activated turn-by-turn directions, which we tested and was extremely accurate.
After 2 kilometers, keep right and take the exit.
Privacy is paramount for many parents, and the Sunbeam Orchid excels in this aspect. Because of its design, the phone does not collect or sell user data, and it prevents tracking or data mining by big tech companies. Also, the GPS metadata is scrubbed from pictures, protecting users' locations if those pictures are shared with others. Now let's talk about what we liked and what we didn't like about the Sunbeam Orchid. Some of our likes, it was simple to use and to set up. In fact, once we received the phone, it took us less than 5 minutes to get the phone usable in our hand. It's smaller than the iPhone and Android phones, but a little bigger than most traditional flip phones that we're used to. Button numbers are big and easily accessible, and the SOS emergency function worked well and was accurate within 50 meters in our testing. We also like the fact that the external SOS button is recessed to help minimize accidental activations. Given that the phone is fully scaffolded and sandboxed, a user cannot access the internet, social media platforms, or online gaming. It also prevents any apps from being downloaded onto the phone. It's an unlocked phone, so you can choose any mobile carrier plan that fits the needs of your child, which is extremely advantageous to families. And other than voicemail or missed message notifications, there are no other distracting dings or haptic notifications like you find on an iPhone or an Android phone. You can also add an optional micro SD card to the increased storage for things like music files to listen to. And the phone offers SMS and MMS messaging only. It does not accept email or have email capability, and it will not accept videos or web links from other people who may be sending them to the phone. The 2.8-inch touchscreen was very responsive and easy to use, and it also allows the user to use a QWERTY keyboard, which makes drafting a text a breeze, and it has a do not disturb function that mutes the rings, tones, and haptic vibrations that can also be set up with a time schedule. The premium option allows you to use text-to-talk, which we loved when it came to creating a text message. It has Bluetooth option, which allowed us to connect with our Bluetooth earphones flawlessly. And power-wise, it provided us with 2 days of battery life, and charging was easy given the charging cradle that was provided with the phone. When used in open mode, it was spaced well between the ear and the mouth, which made it easy to both hear and be heard by the person on the other end of the call. And it can't be tethered, which some don't like, but we do, given it prevents a youth from using the phone as a hotspot hub to connect to the internet with other devices. We also like the fact that it's privacy by design phone, so big tech aren't collecting data about our activities online. And any pictures taken, the metadata is scrubbed specific to location of where the picture was taken, so it can't be used to track the location of a child who took and sent the picture. And lastly, this phone can be purchased online from Canada using a Canadian credit card and shipped to any location in our country, unlike the Pinwheel phone or the Wise phone. So what didn't we like about the phone? Well, the first is the cost. It's about $195 American, which is about $255 Canadian. It's pricey for a used first phone, but it's cheaper than an iPhone or an Android, and also cheaper than other phones designed for youth, such as the Gab phone, the Pinwheel phone, or even the Bark phone. Given its design, the phone is slippery in the hand, which could make it more prone to being dropped, so we would recommend a protective case, which can be purchased from Sunbeam on their website. Youth can receive calls from anyone, but both the youth and parent do have the ability to block any number as well. And the 2-megapixel camera takes all right pictures, but nothing like the clarity of an iPhone or an Android. And there is no ability to prevent the use of a camera, which some parents may not want their child to have access to. However, it should be noted that the Dandelion model, which is the lowest model, has no camera and also lacks the features that you may want to also consider that the Orchid has that the Dandelion doesn't. It does have an external speaker that is clear, but does have a tinny sound to it. And the user manual is extremely small, and the microprint is extremely hard to read, which will likely be frustrating for some parents to follow. We experienced some messaging challenges with our phone as well. And let me explain what happened here. When the SIM card, the cellular SIM card that we used, we took out of our iPhone and put it into the Orchid. So as a result of that, that SIM card was already programmed to receive iMessages. Well, because this phone doesn't work with iMessages, when we sent a message to an iPhone, the receiver received the message, but when they responded back to us, the message didn't appear on our device, even though they sent it. So there's this is very common theme with many different phones out there when it comes to iMessaging or the Apple device, because they're very protective of iMessaging. So there are two workarounds for this. Number one, just get yourself a brand new SIM card for the phone, at which time you'll be able to send and receive messages to both Android devices and Apple devices. Or if you're going to use an existing Apple SIM card out of an existing phone to put in here, make sure that the SIM card in the iPhone, that you turn off iMessages first before you take that SIM card out of the iPhone and put it into the Orchid phone. Those are two workarounds to deal with that one challenge that we found when using messaging service. The last concern is the stigma that is attached to using a flip phone. However, recently flip phones have made a comeback with youth, and in fact, there are several published reports of this fact in the media. Kids are starting to love flip phones, the retro aspect to flip phones, and guess what? The Sunbeam Orchid works exactly and is a flip phone, and therefore is becoming more popular with youth right now. Even with some of the minor identified challenges, overall, we believe that the Sunbeam Orchid is a fantastic first phone for preteens and younger teens. It provides essential communication functions while shielding youth from unnecessary distractions and potentially harmful online content. Though the price may seem a bit steep compared to other flip phones, the added privacy measures and unique features of this phone we believe justify the cost. If you're a parent looking for a responsible tech option for your child's first phone, we highly recommend the Sunbeam Orchid. It's a win-win solution. For a complete in-depth review based upon our testing and evaluation of the Sunbeam Orchid phone, please check out our article, Review of the Sunbeam Orchid Phone, a first flip phone for preteens and younger teens, that we've attached to the notes of this video description. Thank you all for watching our review of the Sunbeam Orchid flip phone, and if you found this helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech reviews and discussions surrounding digital literacy, internet safety, online privacy, and security. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss any updates. Until next time, stay safe and make wise tech choices. Bye from the White Hatter team.